Hello guys, it is that Pentagon. I'm here again with another video, and today we are looking at some G3 action from our last island. And it was RPG versus, well, us, right? And honestly, RPG put up a pretty good fight. They rallied a buttload of bases, they swarmed some bases. So I thought in this video I would make it solely committed to this, especially since the start of our island was literally just base rallies, base swarms. And I wanted to put this all in one video. I didn't want it to mismatch. Just if you guys wanted to come specifically for some base hits, you guys could see this. Okay, but let's get into it. So I will say that Nam was going crazy. This dude was being a maniac. I don't know what this dude was on. I think he popped a perk and then he just started random porting. He got close into RPG territory and he started just jumping into a murder ball by himself. And let me tell you guys, I was watching this thing and I was like, there's no way in any world this dude's trading positive. Like, there's no way Nam traded positive here. I would be completely surprised if Nam traded positive versus that murder ball, okay? I mean, unless it's a bunch of T5 players swarming him, which I know that there were multiple tier 6 there. Unless it's like a bunch of T5 players, I never understand soloing against like a murder ball. Like, unless you're like a tier 6 whale versus T5 or tier 4 players who are going to be taking bogus trades, bogus counter damage, there's just no point in it, right? So just in general, it's crazy to me. I never get how whales do it. And I mean, it's up to the person if they want to be like crazy, but just in general, I just don't see it. But yeah, Bird got rallied over here. Dude literally tanked this rally because I saw the dude rallying him, and I think the dude rallying him had slightly worse gear. But the thing is, I think the issue with him actually holding this rally up is, one, Bird has 3.6 million troops in his base. They're sending a lot of tier 5 as fillers in these rallies, so obviously they're going to be trading worse number wise. And the thing is, they didn't have like field presence around Bird either to actually like fill that rally. And if they're joining from a minute, 2 minutes away, it's just really hard for them to do much there. They're kind of too far away to actually try to hold that rally against Bird. So honestly, that rally was just no bueno, especially while they're sending rallies at multiple different people like Nam here. And I want to actually mention, I think that Nam forgot to clear his hospital because this dude was going ham on the field. I don't know what I think he just forgot to clear his hospital, and I think he got a few 100,000 deads. I don't actually have the reports, unfortunately, but I still think he traded positive, to be honest. But I think that this was he definitely had to have deads. Like, there's no shot this dude didn't take deads. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but right when they walked up over here on Nam's base, they went to swarm the rally, like both instances, but then they went into field fighting. And I think they had to swarm this rally, take this rally down to save Nam, especially with it being ranged. This was the best type of rally that you could swarm down. And as long as they swarm that thing, even if they're taking a ton of damage from the sides, if they can drop that rally, they basically save Nam a lot of deads. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. He ended up getting smacked, and they burn him here and they go back for another swarm, but their marches actually melt, and they also just get kind of hit on the field. They kind of just focus the field, and then Nam's base recovers. But they tried to swarm again, and this dude's still like 140-ish million, right? So even if you're swarming this dude at like 140 mil, you're still going to be taking really bad trades. I don't care if he just burnt, he still has a good, I'd guesstimate 3 to 4 million troops in his base, right? Like, I don't think these guys wanted to swarm. Maybe if you're a mega whale, but otherwise, I don't know, man. I don't think it was a big smarty choice. Also, can I say there's something about these people and forgetting to clear their hospitals? Hero here had a half full hospital and took this rally. They forgot to clear it. Dude, I don't know what it is about people not clearing their hospital. Hero, just hashtag noob, dude. That is unfortunate, honestly. And they were in Battle Fury, right? They were in fresh Battle Fury, so they were kind of tanking that rally and forced to hold it for a while. And I think Hero gets like 300k dead. And I mean, they still kill 700k troops, but dude, why? Just why? Luckily, Tree here traded. It was a pretty good trade on this rally and swarm, and I think I'll show Hero's report right here. Yeah, 350k dead. That should be a majority, if not all, tier 6, and then it's like 700k dead on the other side. Half of that was injured, and you guys can see in Island Raid, obviously hospitals double the capacity, so normally she should have 800k hospital rooms, so that actually shouldn't have given her no deads. But in that situation, you forget to heal and you're stuck in Battle Fury. It's not like you can just shield, and you can't just teleport, because obviously, for anybody who doesn't know, when your base is attacked, you're in battle, right? And you can't teleport. So if you're in Battle Fury, you can't shield either, and that just puts you in a really bad spot. Also, the previous rally that I showed on Tree, I think this might actually, yeah, the previous rally was from Prophet, and Prophet I think has like a ton of green and blue parts on his equipment. So the rally traded way better, but LeBron is way stronger. They have some pretty good gear. And then you also consider the fact that they just had good field presence. And if it's like 2 million versus 2 million troops, you're going to be trading, let's say the base stats are even, you're going to be trading pretty even. But once that rally starts to outnumber the troops inside the base, if they're able to keep filling it, that, once your wall hits halfway, for example, if you only started with 2 million troops, your wall hits halfway, you only have, let's say, 1 million troops left, and the rally still has 2 million troops in it, you're going to be trading vastly worse. And you got to make sure, I think that's like the big issue with actually tanking these rallies. I feel that I wouldn't tank a rally longer than me having the same amount of troops that's in said rally, right? So if I was if I started with 3 million troops and my wall dropped, 25% maybe, then if I had the choice to shield, I would probably shield, because the trades are going to get worse and worse. And although I am all about taking rallies, all about taking swarms, I would only do it if it's somewhat advantageous, right? I'm not really one to trade really bad. I'm not one to take stupid fights. So I don't know if I'm just blabbering, but that's just how I feel about stuff. I don't like taking really bad trades, even if it's injuries versus death losses. I just do not. I'm not down with it, guys. I'm not down with it. Also, Feldry right here, or Fel Rider, he freaking had the wrong heroes on his wall to start out. I don't know what bro was on. Like, I swear, everybody just popping perks, man. And this dude traded really bad. And I think like what I said kind of holds ground. Although his hospital didn't fill, his wall had already dropped a considerable amount by the time he shielded. And at this point, his wall might have only, let's say, 1 million troops, and the rally maybe has like 2 million troops, for example. And it's just trading that much better. And that's the issue. I don't like trading if it's this bad. And although the numbers are in his favor, you can see the might trade difference is so much worse, because a lot of those in the rally were just tier 5 dying and stuff. Also, they rallied HK, guys. These guys have some big cha-chas. I don't know why they do it. I don't know how they do it, but they still do it because they're just lunatics. I gotta say hats off to RPG, because it really does take balls to rally people like that and just not care. All right, guys. Sorry I keep sighing. I'm catching my breath. So I forget what their freaking, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Verve, whatever. They changed their name. I don't even know why they changed their name. Their old name was way better. But basically, Hero comes saving this dude. This dude, I don't know. I think he was in Battle Fury, and I think he was kind of caught here. Because the thing is, Verve, I'm going to call it Verve. I don't care if I'm stupid. I don't care if I sound stupid, but Verve basically had a ton of, they don't have a lot of troops, right? Especially at this point. I think a lot of their might is research might, a lot of tech might, and they have like, I don't even know if they have 5 marches. Yeah, 1.7 million troops. Not too bad. I'm sure some of that was actually reinforcements. But the dude didn't get any deads, but it was honestly close. You had some whales coming down from RPG to assist Rain here, and they were getting, they were beating on this base. But honestly, considering all in all, I think this was pretty successful. I think Hero came down to try to save them a bit, while their Battle Fury ticked down. Obviously, it's easier to swarm someone who's 100 million compared to someone who's like 120 million, because I think the thing is, you at like 100 million, you can have a lot of your tech max, but you're not going to have a lot of troops. And if you have a lot of troops, you're not going to have a lot of tech max. But if you're at like 120 million, you can easily have, I'd say, 2-3 million tier 6 maybe, and then your technology is mostly maxed. Your parts can be really good. Just in general, it's way harder to swarm without a rally against someone who's 120, 150, whatever, over someone who's 100 million, because there's just you're falling off in too many spots. I'm just talking to talk, guys, but this is about the end of the video. It's just gonna be reports of Verve getting their back beaten. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed. I know my pronunciation with everything is always garbage, but I know you guys don't care, and I know you guys love me, okay? But you guys have a good day or night, though. And I will see you guys in the next one. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, that's it. Peace.